Gage, Engine and Friends, Series 7, Episode 3, Old Legbeard. Today, an old friend was visiting the Duncan Railway. His name was Old Legbeard. He retired the railway a long time ago and was visiting it again to see new owners. He came to them in the shed. "Hello, Ned," said Duncan. "I haven't seen you for years." "Hello, Major Duncan. It's good to see you again." "I didn't know you were friends," said Ned. "Oh, yes. When he was my driver, he used to be one. He would take me to some old lines he knows after we finished the fish work." Peter Sam came back with twilight, followed by Sir Handel. "Hello," they said. "We just finished the logs. Friends, meet my old American driver, a retired man." "Hello, you must be his friends. I'm delighted to meet the lot of you. I'm manager of the place. Remember me? Oh, it's the last twilight. You was only a baby pony. I used to visit your school to tell you the sea tales. What's this on your arm, and why do you have one leg?" "Oh, them, they got eaten from a crocodile, and you seem to have wings a little." "I'm a princess, didn't you know? I'm running the place. I believe you're the first manager here." "Oh, yes, and I've come to see how things have been. It was closed during the late 20s. Duncan's to take me to the hotel. I'd like to catch up on a few things. I'd like to write my tale about how things pass. Maybe I can write about you. I'll be your tour guide before I do the work on sorting the goods." Off they went to the Dunelly Hotel. Legbeard seemed pleased to see things were running as he hoped to see. "I'm pleased to see nothing has changed, except I need to know where my treasure is. I can't write a story about the times when I hid it." Duncan and Twilight were surprised at what he said. "Treasure?" asked Duncan. "Where did you say you hid it?" "Somewhere where my long-lost enemies had been looking for." "They've been looking for it no more. Somewhere in a railway once been told. It was something like the Tree Mountain Railway, but buried in the shed ground. Let me get this straight. You're saying here to... You're staying here to wait till the treasure is found? Is that right?" asked Twilight. "Yes, it is. What I have is a problem. My second enemies are after the treasure. there was this news affair saying I still am hiding something, and there was someone after me, like Brown Beard. He's been looking for me 30 years ago, and well, he never got the chance to get me because I escaped him a load of times, and I believe he died a long time ago. Can you find it, Duncan? Yes, I can, but I'd best take Twilight home first. She has the goods to sort out for my friends. After Twilight gave orders to the engines, Duncan went along, and old Legbeard told him about. This line went twisting and turning. He knew what it was called. The line was called Twisting Meadow. It never was used for a long time, and nobody except him would find it. This line hasn't been found from me for years. What can I find? He saw the barrier that was put here, so he knocked it down and began to go further. He came to the end of the line. It had a mine. This was the third time he found a route. He knew it was a perfect hiding place. His friends never knew it, and none of them knew where he had been. But he forgot about Twilight. He knew she was controller and would magic herself to any place. Luckily, he didn't tell her or the little ponies. This is better to hide, but Legbeard told me it's in the shed ground, inside the shed, in the Tree Mountain Railway. He wanted to look here first. This is his moment to do in person. He went slowly to the mine until he got interrupted from something blue. He saw the blue flash up the sky. He also forgot Rainbow Dash can see from there, and Twilight because she had wings. Uh-oh, I hope they don't find me. My mind is a good thing to hide in. It's a good thing this line doesn't end. Where does it go? It was long and he had to find out where it would end. Darkness came in on him as he went on. Light came in from him. Light came in front of him. Hole became bigger and bigger until he found what was never found. A railway, and surrounding it were a lot of trees. There was a shed and also a branch line. Hello? I wonder where that goes to. It's got something at the end. And what's this? There was a sign. It was put there for years. The words were written in paint. It said, Duncan's branch line. My old branch line. I never thought I'd find one that can be waiting for me. You seem to be hitting the jackpot this morning, said the driver. We might get this restored, but I want to see where this branch line goes to first, driver. All right. Duncan followed the line till the end, seeing if there was a station. There was one. Aha! Last thing. Now we can restore this railway. But we got to look for Legbeard's treasure. Where did he tell you he put it? Inside the shed in the Tree Mountain Railway. Let's have a look. They came back to the standard gauge railway, found the shed. The driver had a look. Aha! He seems right. He did put it here. His driver helped with shoveling the treasure out, shifting it, and they took it to Duncan. They took it to Legbeard in his hotel. Well done, you found it. Now I can write my tale. Duncan, pleased to help his friend, went back to his old railway. He came to in the late 2000s. He started getting the old line smooth, the railway tidy, including the shed, and then the old branch line. He names it Duncan's branch. Now I can get my friends to know this railway. He went home to bed just as the engines came home. Hey, Duncan, where have you been? A surprise? What surprise? Can't tell you. He whispered to Peter's son about what he found. Oh yeah, Duncan, I might have a look at it with you. I wonder what they're up to.